Hey folks, it's here. The replacement for my Ender 3 that crapped the bed. Like I said in the previous video, I don't have any ill feelings. Stuff like that happens. But hey, it gives you guys a chance to see me do an unboxing. Let's see here. Wow, I gotta get that camera moved somewhere. Hmm. First thing, I might have to just, you know, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up one of my packages that normally I sell these things, or I'm making them to sell. I'm going to go to the little fairs and, so I've got a bunch of these I'm setting up and sell them at 20 bucks a pop. But for now, I need a couple, get you guys a better view. Or wait a minute, hold on, hold the fort, hold the fort. Hold on, hold everything. I'm going to use this other one this away. Okay, okay. Sorry folks, I apologize, I'm a little underprepared here. Okay. And I need to get a wrench anyway. Let's see, here we go, get my wrench piece. Okay. Let's see, get that set up here. Okay, if you get seasick, sorry, I'm going to close so let me get this changed out, added on. Okay. Well, it just goes to show I'm by far no professional. Okay, hold on. Put you on the tools. Oh, that's rude. That is rude of me, wasn't that? Wow, I need to get some distance or you won't be able to see nothing. Okay, now get you some back up here. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of working with a part that, I grabbed the two new ones out of the bags, which, oh, they've been dialed in perfect. But this first one, the part that the telephone itself was on, well, it's one of my very first things I made, and just for myself. And so I'm kind of having to actually screw. Yeah, it's okay. Well, it's coming though. And that way I got you guys about I don't know, 14, 16 inches off the ground, 18. And let's see, bring you back some now. Okay, tighten that. Okay, now let's get a little tightening on this one. Same thing here, I'm working the new into my old that I just said, well, it's good enough for myself while I'm getting started, because as we all know, I'm brandy spanking new to this stuff. I'm not even close to an expert or even knowledgeable. But I'm learning tons. Oh man. It's a learning curve. You guys obviously know that or you wouldn't be here. And thank you for watching. I'm trying to get to. You can probably skip over this part if you want, but okay, almost there. Got this one tightened up. Let's check the bottom one because we don't want you just falling off without me knowing it. Okay, check this one. Okay, there you go. You're a little further away. Let's see, can we see? Can you see? Okay. Let's set this over here. And, okay. That bong out of the way? Yeah, okay, it's out of the way. And if I remember right, the last one is packed pretty good. You know, their idea of a, quick hour put together of mine are a little different, but then again, I had never done one before. This time, well, this is my second rodeo on this. Okay, first pull the cover sheet off. This is nice styrofoamy stuff. This time, oh yeah, I guess in the other one back, so I can't save this. I kind of wanted to save this, put under it. But, everybody cries about how noisy this machine is. I don't know, maybe I'm used to the vinyl graphics world, but now there's some noisy machines. Okay, first you get, well, as everybody who reviews this one, especially this one, they say, as I do, holy crap! Oh no, okay. You can read this side. Yeah, there's the guarantee card. But as I found with the other one, if it wasn't for Amazon, this card doesn't do shit. Amazon did though, man. They friendliest return policy ever. And yeah, you can use this to put under the thing. And as everybody else says, it's the bare minimal of directions. It's you got pictures. Me personally, I do far better with pictures than I do with words, so I don't mind this at all. Not a problem. I didn't have a real issue with it last time, if I remember right. Okay, and the last time I saved this card, it says thank for your order. Ender 3 is your latest 3D printer. Is our latest 3D. Sorry, I get dyslexia, folks. Maybe this item still need to be improved. For much better, your advice is very important to us. Now that ain't my dyslexia. That's the way they wrote this. Highly appreciated of your kind suggestions and support. Any question, feel freely to contact us. We will do our best to help you. Happy printing, thank you. Well, wow, I got some definite things I'd love to say, and I've got some things I just know I shouldn't say. I will say, I've went on their website, which is right here, and their email and all that. I'm still waiting to even hear from them. And I did that right after it went tits up. On the other hand, like I say, I made a phone call. That phone call lasted, I don't know, 6-7 minutes. and that was more her getting the details right. Um, but no, it was instantaneous. Hey, we'll take care of it. Um, and here it is. It's taken care of. Brandy spanking new. Okay. Here we got the control board. I'll be actually pulling it out of this later on in the video when I install it. It's in a static resistant packaging, which I like that. And from what I saw of the other one, yeah, good thing. I still haven't truly figured out. Okay, and we got our uprighties. Okay. The reason I'm putting it all out here on the desk and just getting rid of the box is there's a lot of parts. And one thing I do remember is, man, this was not really packed in a, say, order. So that, you kind of got to be half-ass mechanic to put these together. Okay, let's see. First, let's get the power supply out of here. Okay, it's a fairly nice power supply, I guess. I am going to be upgrading this. This is the thing that went out on the other one. And it's a Chingling. I don't know a whole lot about power things, but it does seem to be an upgrade that everybody's doing. And oh yes, right here, very important, very important. You look there, you got American or European, other places in the world. Most places in the world don't run one nice, easy, safe 110. They run 230. So you go in here and you just go flick, and you flick that little switch over to where it says the 115. I mean, if you have it set on the 230, it won't do anything. You'll just be extremely underpowered. Okay, now, let's see here. Okay, get this part out. Now, let's see. Okay, this is the main bed. Okay. I'm going to set it down over here for a second. See if I can not fall over. There's some balance issues. Okay, now we have the extruder. I don't know, lots of people talk about this. It did its job wonderfully on the other one. I had probably, well, let's see, just under a month at, pretty much, I'd say an average of 23 and a half hours a day. Okay, got our other supports there. The spool holder. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm just going to leave this in the plastic. It's going to go in with the old one. They can have the new one back. I don't even use the one I had. Okay, and the tool pack and screw pack. Everything's organized incredibly well. Okay, we have our little card reader with our little chip in it, and it's supposed to be the manual, and we got some sample filament. It ain't enough to do anything. But me, I'm saving all the little tail ends of my filaments, well, at least my PLAs I am, and I'm going to make me a splicer. And I'm going to make my own multicolored roll. Oh yeah, and the scraper, same thing. It's good. This is just excuse me, folks. The other one I've still got to do just fine. Okay, and another stepper motor, the Z-axis. Zoop, 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 zoop. Okay, and that one's empty. Okay. Wish you guys could see this. Cat's already found the box. Okay. Here we are. The Ender Creality 3. Excellent little printer so far. Well, other than blowing up. That kind of sucked. But anybody out there? Oh, hey. Okay, let's get this down a little bit. Maybe see some more. Okay, let's see here. Let's loosen this one. Bring it like that. Bring it like that. Hey, did that work? Well, if I sit down. Hey, yeah, why not get comfy? Okay, let's get my tool tray up here. Get rid of my non-mentionables. Well, let's move them over here. Don't need to mention them. Yeah. Okay. Step one. Well, there's 4 pieces of M5X45. That's a screw. I need to use 4 of them, or, yeah, 4 of them. Okay, that'd be in this little bag here with the screws. Oh yes, and a new pair of nippies. You know, when I first opened the first one and I got these, it's like, what in the hell do I need these for? You need them all the time when you're doing this vinyl or plastic stuff. Excuse me, I slip up. I used to do vinyl graphics too. Oh, I didn't get this on the last one. This is a little pokey to clean out the end of your hot end. You know, the thing that squirts it out. Definitely put that someplace where I need it. And some wire ties, you need those. Oh man, too bad my boss that taught me mechanics is watching. These are some of the cheapest tools on earth. They get the job done, but I got my own. Yeah, my nose wants to run all of a sudden. Ever since I opened that box, I wonder, there must be some sort of dust in China. Kind of reminds me of the smell of the air in Los Angeles back in the late 70s and 80s when it was all smoky. Okay, which part was I looking for? M5X45. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I just remembered that. Something that got me on the first one. Okay, see got my little pile of screws here. Like I say, they're organized incredibly well. But they do have one issue. Once you open these little bags, they're open. There is no resealing them. And they're that kind of really crappy, like cigarette plastic almost. Okay, let's at that. Oh, belt here. One thing that really got me on the last one that I want to check right now while I got a chance, and it's just small. I don't believe this. This one's got a nice tight bed. That's very important, you know. This is what holds your model. Yeah, my last one, I didn't even realize it till, well, I'd been going for a week, a couple of weeks actually. And I don't know, it just kept moving a certain way. Then I got looking and it's like, wow, that thing's moving. And then found out that, yeah, these things in general kind of just do need to check in general everything. Again, not really shoddy workmanship, or well, maybe it is, but it seems like every one of the $200 Chinese ones, you're gonna find something just kind of a little bit loose, or whoa, holy shit! In this case, way too tight. Yeah, you need tension on your bed. No, this will burn out a motor that's so tight. Okay, we're taking care of that first. Again, like I said, I'm glad I had, in a way, I'm glad I had to go through this both the first time, so I know what I'm doing now. But, well, nobody taught me these things before. And, you know, how much in the long term did I do, is going to cause in the long term had that machine kept going. Like a belt too tight or belt too loose. I don't think I really did any, but yeah, I'm human, and I'm learning. But see, I'm pretty much like with the bed. I just took it as it came, and yeah, there was a little bit there where the motor was making some strange ass noise. And I got feeling, and it was the only motor that was even warm. And it was like burning up. And so I felt the tension, and I'm just like, that can't be right. Well, I loosened the tension, and all of a sudden, it cooled off, and well, my print quality went up immensely. Okay, that's better. So by just doing, getting it from the factory as it was instead of pre-adjustment, how much actual long-term damage had been done by that thing running too tight by their adjustments. This one, I didn't have to worry about it. I just adjusted it right. I was actually looking for the wheels down here. Like I say, that was something that was wrong with the one I had. Is they were just, like way loose. That's the flop, 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 flop. Yeah, I didn't write it that way because I didn't know it. But the other thing that I definitely want to mention is, for the love of all that's good, stretch your wires out immediately in untangled direction, because if you just go hooking these things up, you got round cables, you got braided cables, you got wires, you got paired wires, and you got a couple of these tape wires. I'm not sure what they're actually called. I call them tape wires. And they just, yeah, you'll end up with things all tangled, and it can pop things out of their place. So very first thing, like what I'm doing right this second, is I'm stretching them all out the back. The ones that come out of the, the brain, there. This one here, let's see, can you see? Yeah, this one here that comes out the other side, I'm kind of, let's see, get this stuff out of the way. Never move your tray fast. You can put sharp, static electricity through everything. I'm kind of putting this up here. Oh man, I forgot. While I had that off, I should have put my little drawer in there. Okay. Let's get my little drawer. This is part of the the theory, the everything on what's called rep wrap. Repair, replace, the machine itself makes its own parts. This little blue part's one I made. For my other one, well, and it's, the other one's going back, but my part ain't. It's a nice little drawer here that fits in here. No better time than while you're installing to put your parts on. Especially ones that you gotta pull things apart for. Okay. But like I say, while I'm here, with this one, I don't have anything attached to this other cable yet, so I can really, put it where it needs to be and everything. Okay, get these two locking up things out of the way. This slips right into the channel here. Okay, then come up and connect with the other little channel here. And away it goes. Okay. And here's just kind of a piss poor design part right here. I don't like the way this cord kind of just comes up over. But that is the way it does. Let me see if they have a different thing. I know I'm not even to that point, but I know where it goes because, I put the other one on together and just got done taking it apart. Well, actually, I'm very close. It's the next step, so hey, it's not really too early to think about it. But of course, no, they don't show you where the wire goes on this. It's the control thing in question. So I want to see if I were to run it under here, can I do that safely? Because I know I can do it. But no, there's just too much likelihood of, when you move it or something, catching on something underneath. So no, I can't move it. Okay. Slide that back under there, where she goes. Okay. And doesn't have to go that far, it goes right there. Okay. Let's see. Where did my screw slide to? There they are. Screws, no, nuts. Okay, and then we just kind of meander this down. me just kind of finesse that front one in first. Get you a couple of these back in the other side. Okay. Now, that one's easy, so let's fish out the hard one first. Always go for your hard one first. There we go. Then all of a sudden your hard one, piece of cake. Now you go for your easy one. It's still easy. Now, don't tighten anything tighter than hand tight, folks. It's one thing, especially when you get nuts and bolts. Never, ever do anything more than have, finger tight at first. Okay, see, like there, I had to move that just to get it back in place. And then we gotta move it to fish out them other nutties. Okay, got that one. Okay. Now then. Got the other one. Okay, now, like I say, you want this thing tight enough to where you're gonna have, good grip on the pulley on the other end. But you don't want it so tight that it's, pulling on the other one. I mean, you're not lifting an airplane. Well, maybe you are, you're building an RC airplane, but it's not like a real airplane. And just kind of check your tension, see how much it's pulling. You just really shouldn't have to push hard to make it move. Those of you who know about motorcycles, if you're doing it like a motorcycle chain, you're way too fucking tight. Okay, make sure it's not dragging on anything. Again, if you know about motorcycles, these things are a piece of cake. Wow, it's amazing. 2 of these were just spun down just tight as shit. 2 of them just loose as hell. These are what you address the bed with. Okay, got those checks done. Something else that I'm going to do before I even really start putting this thing together. One of the key upgrades that I had printed. Okay, well, you got this. That goes in. This is a fan cover because, well, of course, they put the fan right up on top where everything can come down to it and go in it. So we all put little fan covers on it. But my cable chain that I made, well, it's actually a couple of them. It's not quite done because it's so many pieces. But we got right here, this is the part that connects it to the bed. It comes with its own, but it won't connect to anything else. And you definitely want this cord supported, because this thing's moving back and forth all day, every day. And eventually that wiring connecting this heated bed is gonna break. And so yeah, they support it. Well, it's actually very good. I noticed no ill wear from it, just relying on it. But there was issues with just all these wires loose. So like many other people, I printed up my wire chains and, well, lots of accessories for this thing. Used to be people had to print these big wheels to adjust the bed because they came with these little itty bitty things that were just, well, they were difficult. With this, they just spin them. Okay, come on. Need to loosen this enough so that I can get this old one off, get this new support on, get my chain on, and get that the right direction. Okay, there. That off. Don't lose your little springs, folks. They're really important. Okay. And the springs, no matter what you're doing, the springs go next to the bed. It's plain and simple. That's rule number one. The springs go next to the bed. Like, you can put something on almost every axis of this without too much issue, but you gotta have the spring against the bed give you any type of decent tension at all. Come on, I'm just trying to worm you in there. Oh, there we go. Okay, now get that there. Oh, go through the hole. Oh, what the heck. Oh, you gotta go through that hole first. Okay. Wow, the wind turbine's just flying. Oh man. Yeah, we've been having anywhere from, anywhere from 20 to 45 mile an hour winds today. It's been pretty windy. Okay. Something I'm gonna do. Okay, where to go? Where to go? There it is. Couple of things. Before I do anything in this machine. See, lots and lots and lots of people have talked about these screws twisting and this moving. Well, I agree. Start with, change. And break my own damn rule. Okay. Alright, this makes more damn sense. Any place that you can stiffen thing up, do it. It's an excellent, excellent machine, but like the reason you get it so cheap is because nobody really spends any time on this. It's all you're buying the parts. You're buying a couple of things slammed together real quick by probably one person in 10 minutes, or however long. I mean, it's quick assembly, I'm sure. You're saving where most of your savings is coming is the fact that you're putting this together. But I noticed with mine towards the end, and other people talk about these screws, they move on you. And so, I'm going to hot glue these bitches. I can always get it off with a little more heat. This bed will generate that much if I want it to. If it doesn't, there ain't no biggie. It just means that, well, the heat just made it come off. It means I can clean it off real easy. But for now, that's getting hot glued in place. And this, same thing. I just plain, movement is probably your biggest enemy with this stuff. Because they got a nice connection, all that. But then it comes down here, and I'm sure it's supported good enough to where you can print some of these and get your stuff going. But I definitely would do this as one of my first upgrades. There. Okay, that's glued in place. I'm going to turn off my glue gun because, well, I make my own electricity. I don't want to just burn it up. I mean, glue gun ain't much, but it is something. Okay. Put this little cappy on here. There we go. And we can just forget about that now. Until it's time to put our chain in. Well, it actually is time to put the bottom chain in. Okay, that's what we need. Place for it to go. Okay, this one. I don't know what this one's for. I made it, and I haven't figured out where it's supposed to go to. But I put this one underneath here, where these wires are coming out. So, right away while I can. Oh, is that what you were talking about back there? Okay. And I just might have figured out where this one goes. About there. Okay, but this one needs to go in here immediately. Yes, this one goes up here. Yes, this I'm putting a chain on. Uh, cool. Get that out of the way. For this wire going to, okay, we'll put it together and then snap it on. Going to for the wire to the hotbed. How close should I make this? Clear there. This be in the close. Okay. And no, I'm not going to put this entire chain together. At least not here. I'm just putting enough on it to where the chain itself is in place and basically keeping the core down, you know, in the right place. Beyond that, no, I'm not putting all these little connecties in. I'm just putting like about every, I don't know, fifth or sixth. Again, this is just to get it together, let you guys see what it takes to put them together. But like this is an upgrade that, you know, right away I noticed these cords trying to bind on everything. Especially this one. So this is one of those upgrades that I say, you know, should be pretty close to immediate. If you got a different printer, especially if this is your first kit, I mean, yeah, they say partially assembled. It's a kit, folks. It is a kit. You know, go ahead and go on Thingiverse. There's lots and lots and lots of free designs. People just like yourself that bought themselves a printer and they're upgrading it. And that's what this is all about. You're buying something where you're not spending, you know, Joe whoever to sit in a factory and put it together. You know, you may or may not be paying some millionaire fat cat. More often than not, it's somebody like you or me that happens to know computers and that type of thing and comes up with just a little better idea or what he thinks is a little better idea, and then he produces it. Because it's all, you know, open source, which means anybody can, you know, use it for any purpose. You can make money with it. You can do all that good stuff. Okay, what have we had issue? Oh, okay. That's an issue I got to deal with. Okay, no sweat. For the moment, hot glue gun's gonna get working on a bet. Like I say, first and foremost, I want this cord protected. Yeah, I know. I was gonna just, get it started and all that, but it's just too important of an issue. And well, I got all night. Um, if you're watching this, hey, you probably got all night. I'm kidding, folks. I'm kidding. I'm not being arrogant. Don't send me mad email. I mean, send me email. But no, I'm just kidding. Damn it, turn on my nail. Yeah, I don't drink beer. Well, I mean, once in a blue moon, yeah, I'll have a beer. Yeah, my husband says it takes me forever to finish a beer. Okay, so this ends up going up, so I'm now moving this over here. So there we go. With this one, which I will route under here. And then bring that back over there and let it sit, because those two right up there together. Okay. Around so that it'll also. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now normally I would say follow the directions, get this thing put together the way they tell you before you start doing this. Like I say, I just did one of these, less than a month ago, and then I just took one apart, yesterday. So, I'm going ahead and at least putting these where I'm pretty sure that they need to be this time, because, yeah, I had some real issues with wires in the wrong places. And I just don't want that to happen again now that I know exactly where they're supposed to be. Okay. Yeah, there's many variations on this cable chain that you can find, or use your imagination, make your own. It will amaze you what you can make with these things. Literally, if you can imagine it, you can make it. Might take you a learning curve. I mean, oh boy, it was quite the learning curve for me. Quite the learning curve. I'm still learning. I've been doing this, well, a month today or tomorrow, something like that. It was the 28th when I started of December. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So that way it starts out all nice and straight, never tangled, never nothing. Especially because, like here, there's, the big old conglomeration cable. It's, you know, it's a couple of wires in there in this oversized woven sheath. And then also going to roughly the same place, you got this okay. Yeah, you got this you know, blade cable, or I don't know, the little flat things. Um, you know, and it has to be moving all the time because it goes up on your z-axis, and it actually goes up and down with the print. Fortunately, it doesn't go on your X or Y because, oh boy, that'd be a bitch moving all the time. This, you know, it just goes up once per print and down once per print if you need to move it, so it's not that big issue. But if it'd been, you know, the X or the Y, okay. I think that's all my little clippies that I got right now, so I'll print some more. But, hey, I got it to where I know where they're at. There's a couple others here that I got to deal with, but right now they're no problem. Okay. Now, let's look at the destructions again. Let's see here. No, these are the Z. Whoops. Almost got my bar. Okay. Now, it is time for a hit. Oh yeah, that's what I was gluing. Almost forgot what I was gluing. Again, I want no movement. Overkill? Well, hell yeah. I just had one go tits up on me. I'm going to overkill the hell out of this one. If I think it'll even remotely help, I'm going to do the hell out of it. You know, just inject a bunch of that glue in there. There. That'd be solid. And go nowhere. Okay. Okay. Kommen Sie her, bitte. legal in Montana. Get a license to be me. Okay. Now I need an M5X45. Now that I can think. There we go. It says here I need 4 of these things. Well, a 2, a 3, and a 4. Now at the end of this, if you find you have extra screws and all that, don't worry, you didn't miss anything. They actually do give you extra on this. Usually 1 or 2 of each one. Okay, got my 4 out there. Everybody keep your stuff organized. Okay. These are going uprights. Now, pay attention to see if you got like different length screws on different ones. Yep, and sure enough, you do. One has got 2 holes in the middle of it somewhere, and the other's got 2 holes in the bottom. 2 holes in the bottom, 2 holes in the middle. Okay. I'm looking at the right direction. Bing, bing. Okay. That's how those go. Well, they go like this, actually. But one on the right, one on the left. Okay. Now, the one with the 2 holes on the upright, the holes go inboard. Okay. Yes, they go inboard. Okay. Give me a screw. Everybody talks about these lock washers. You know, I'm not any more intelligent than anybody else, but guys, you're full of shit. Lock washers work incredibly well. You just got to know how to do them. You know, you don't reef on them like, you know, like you're holding the gates of hell closed or something. You just kind of give them a gentle little tug. You're trying to keep these stuff in place. You're not to try to pull it through. Again, that's why I think a lot of times on some of this stuff, you know, good bike mechanic have this stuff pretty dialed in, I think. Oh, don't want to break that. Okay. There. Yeah, my nose just keeps running from this stuff. I don't know. It's, you know, I keep hearing about that these stuff smells like gasoline. Well, I don't really smell that, but I definitely smell, I don't know, something. My nose is just, oh yes, and don't cinch these in until you get both of them together. Just kind of Lightly give it a finger on the end. Go to the other one. Lightly give it a finger on the end. Come over and check it. Just make sure everything's flush where, oh, where flush should be flush. Yeah, okay, it looks good. Okay, then come back here. Give it about 2 or 3 fingers. Yeah, it's going to be about 2/3 of a turn. Those things are locked in. They ain't going to unlock on you. Again, you don't got a reef on them. That's where everybody makes their mistake. They think, oh, it's a lock washer. I got to lock that thing down. Well, you got to lock it down, but you don't got to reef the shit out of it, because then all you're doing is you're springing it, and it can't do its job. Especially against aluminum. Aluminum, it's kind of like wood. In some respects, it's kind of like the plastics that we make. It'll deform. And it'll deform over time as well. So, no, you really don't want to be reefing on this stuff. You know, everybody's like, oh, I don't want a acrylic bed or acrylic frame because I can't put it tight. Well, truth be known, you really can't put this stuff that kind of tight that you're talking about. I mean, it's really easy to strip the threads. Now, I mean, if it was like, you know, steel, but even then, I mean, there's not that much stress on these things. I mean, come on, guys. Okay, same thing on this one. Just kind of lightly bring it in. Good enough. Check. Yeah, see? That one I kind of needed twisted the shape just a little bit. So I was able to. Now, right now, ain't nothing but a thing. Where, had I waited, well, this is early in the build. It'd be, you know, deep into the teardown. That's how it works. Okay. Now, anytime you're moving this thing around, really pay attention to your wires. That's my main complaint at this point with this thing is all these wires. I don't mind putting it together. It definitely ain't no hour. Heck, I've been on this for an hour and 9 minutes. Okay, got that up. Okay, now, looks like I'm doing the computer and the controller. Yahoo! Start looking like a machine. Now this can stay in the box because that's, and this can go back with the old one or with the new one. With the old one in the new box because, yeah, I'm pretty sure this went away. Because same thing, I'm not going to use it, I'm just going to throw it away. Well, be honest, send it, but throw it in the box. It's in the box now. Ooh, lovely. Got a little scuff in here, huh? I don't think that'll hurt anything. Okay, let's grab our brain and our power supply. Those are the two things going in here. There's the power supply. Where'd the brain go? Actually, the brain's over here. This is just the telephone for me to tell the brain what to do. It's simple. There's nothing special about this little controller, but I love it. Lots of people always, most people don't like it. It's very low resolution. It's just typed words, but they're easy to read. I do a lot of stuff at night with very low ambient heating or lighting and all that, and it doesn't hurt my eyes. Yeah, and you can make all kinds of covers for it, but I like it. It's easy. It's beep, beep, beep. You just push the button, twist. It's really easy. Okay, what screws do I need for said thing? Okay, I need 2 of these. Where's the screws for that? It doesn't tell me about the screws for this. And I know that there are supposed to be. Yeah, these 2 holes right there. And they're not exactly short screws. But it's showing me the short screws. Oh, there it is. There it shows me the long screws. Doesn't tell me what they are, though. Okay, but it tells me what the short screws for this is, so I'll go for that first. M5 times 8. M4. M414. M545. There we go. Okay. And I'm trying to just tear up just the itty bittiest of corners. They won't let me. Here's my old nippers. Okay. I just need 2 of these. I don't need the whole bag. Do wish these came in little Ziplocs. It'd just be more convenient. Okay. Now, what sort of hex head do I need for this? See, now as I go, I'll get more and more organized because more and more of the stuff gets put on this. And less of it just floating around. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I lose my tools all the time, folks. My mom, I'm sure she's gonna watch this. I mean, like most moms, she loves me dearly. Okay, I gotta remember which one of these it plugs in, but I can't remember, so I'm gonna look in here. And of course, it doesn't tell me in this step. It tells me way back in the wiring step. Well, it could tell me in this one where it's convenient. Or do they even tell me there? Well, of course not. An hour, huh? Well, I can just put it on there for now, and it's easy. Abby, it's easy to reach around the back, but I kind of want to just. Oh, EXP3, got it. Okay, found it. EXP3. That's this one. It's gonna go this direction. I want this to just set real nice and pretty, like so. We go like that. Make sure this 3. Yes, that's 3. It's right there. Ka-ching, it's in there. Yes, and I can deal with that. It's like most things, there's a little bit just kind of left out. Now where to? This one just screws into the holes in the frame here. That's just 2 of them. Now, they make a cover for the back side of this, which, you know, I can definitely see a point to it, because you really don't want to be touching those things, the back side of this. Lots of, you know, those electronics, yeah, they could fry out. You just touch them wrong or breathe on them wrong, I guess. I didn't have any issues with mine, you know, the first time. But then again, I never went back there. And I was apparently lucky. But there's a high demand for it, and people talk about it because of the safety. I personally will be, you know, printing one of those out for this. I haven't yet because I have other things pending on my mind. You know, like I'm trying to do my GoPro parts. Well, I'm trying to make this kind of an at-home business. You know, because I really can't hold a real job anymore. Not with that stuff going through my brain. But, you know, I'm still a viable member of society, and I want to stay that way, or, you know, be that way. Okay, cool, that's in there. A little drawer. Looks like my camera's about to run out of juice, so I'm gonna cut this off for the moment. I'm gonna get me some munchies. Get ready for a phone call from the other half. He's about ready to get off. And this little lady gonna keep on plugging here at the 3D printing ranch. We'll get this together, and we'll see if we can't do a video real soon of it printing. And like I say, go ahead and get this. It's a good machine. I recommend it. I do. And no, I am not being paid by anybody, especially Corality. This is literally just a replacement for one that shit the bed, but I still feel they're a good machine. I do say if you get one, upgrade this power supply. I'm going to as soon as I can. Other than that, I haven't even heard of any real problems with it. It goes together. It ain't simple, but it goes together okay. Now the next one that I'm going to be showing you, well, I'm still not paid, but I am getting something. I'm getting a free machine and some plastic. But they're still not paying me. But I'm doing the A8. It's a wonderful little machine. See you later. Love y'all. Give $1 to St. Jude's.